Hey everybody, welcome to the first official Specter Solutions YouTube video. The one that you have all been waiting for, wanting to know what my night vision setup is. Well, today I'm going to go over the helmet, night vision, and some of the little bit of accessories that are on it. So starting off, we're going to have the helmet. Let's go. So we got a hard-headed veteran's helmet in a multicam black and like a medium. We got the M-Lock rails, got the Walker headphones, Ear Pro, whatever you want to say. The strap's okay, needs an upgrade, but it'll do the job. It's not that bad. The padding's okay. The Velcro is legit on this, but the axle links on these for aftermarket, so you can kind of pan them out like OpsCore amps. It's the budget OpsCore amps solution. I definitely recommend it to articulate and move around any way you want. You do have to be aware of the wire for these. They're not typically as long as OpsCore amps. That's the only takeaway, but you can save literally hundreds, if not over $600 by getting these instead of $1,000 amps. But we won't go into that. So just like that, they stow away in the back, front. They have a cable keeper. That's very needed, so your wire's not getting caught up. That's one thing with the helmet, is getting caught up. You don't want anything getting snagged. So for the mount I use is a Wilcox mount. Right there you can see it's a little binged up. I actually had to shim it with the hard-headed veterans. I recommend it. Just use a couple slices of 100-mile-an-hour tape, and she goes right in. There's only one way in, one way out. You just put it in there, press down, and clip it. And it articulates up and down. You can adjust it left and right. You can even adjust how far the nods go in and out from your head. I do recommend buying the actual ones, not from Amazon. The ones from Amazon will work for maybe a PVS 14, but not dual tubes. If you have that much weight, it's just not going to hold up. So what I use on top as an accessory, I use a counterbalance weight. As you see right here, it is 12 ounces. It has double-sided female male Velcro. One side of it is male Velcro, and it is very, very strong. You don't want this thing flailing around. But what I put on top of that is a battery pack. So for this, I use with my night vision. And this helps me run the night vision for 40 to 60 hours, depending on the brand of battery you use. It takes a 1CR123, and then it also can take AAA batteries, 4 AAAs. So it can be very convenient. You just flip it on, flip it off, and you put the lead weight on said battery pack. It sticks right on there, just nice little push. Same type of Velcro on the back. Put it anywhere you want, and you just press firmly, and that sucker stays on there. But if you're like me, and you like to make sure nothing will move, I don't like stuff moving around, I have a battery pack keeper from Micro Bat Systems, I'm sorry. Of course, in multicam black, I like the color coordinate. Same thing, just layers of Velcro, male and female. So the takeaway with these, you have to hook it in the M-Lock slots. And I have one of the slots taken up by a light mount, and the light technically is out of service right now, so it's not in this video, and it's really hard to clip it down into another area. It's possible, but it's annoying, but it can be done. I'm struggling. Don't mind me struggling. And it does pop off. There's also a better solution out there. If you know a better solution, leave down in the comments for me. I've heard people drilling in their helmets. I'm not really fond of that. This is not a ballistic helmet. It's just a bump. I'm not going to really drill into it at this time. But if you have other options, let me know, please. I'm all about learning. But yeah, battery. So now we have light indicators. You always want to have somebody knowing if you're downrange or around you, especially when it's pitch black. Right here is a V light. You can get them on Amazon, $15, or you can pay the $30-some from other reputable sites. It's pretty bendable. You can put it on anything that will take Velcro. It has a bunch of modes, and this one's particularly blue. I like to stand out. A lot of people like to use red, green, or just IR. I'm weird. I like to use blue, so that way it's obnoxious and they're like, oh, there is someone there or there's something there. They're not going to mistaken me or not see me at all. So I just put that there in a way that it helps fasten down the battery Lima port cable, as you can see, and also help use a patch that's on the side. Cable management is a big deal. You don't want anything snagging. I keep going back to that because if something snags, it's going to catch you up. It's just catastrophic. It's terrible. We don't want to deal with it. I also use the bungee to help hold that down. And it perfect link to plug right into the night vision device. So that is it for the accessories and everything on the helmet. Now for the moment y'all have been waiting for, I use a Pelican case 1150. Holds the nods perfect. So I have in this is multicam black katanas. And in this case, we have 2 day caps, just in case, and I guess that thing, whatever that is. So it's just enough fine hole not to burn out the lenses. We got my favorite Panasonic CR123s. These never corrode. I've never experienced anything bad. So the katanas from Nocturne Industries in multicam black wrap. These are actually one of the lightest ones out there. It is white phosphor. The foam on this is over 2200. I got spoiled. I got lucky when I ordered them. It has an emergency battery cap, so you can put your CR123 in there. I don't recommend just running on that. That's emergencies only, because heaven forbid you forget to leave one on there, and you're just gonna blow it out. You don't want to do that. The on and off button is very not sticky at all. It's, when you turn it on, when it turns off. You have your Lima port right there where you can plug your battery pack in. That is the main source that I've used for this. I've only used the battery once in the unit and has not failed at all. They articulate all the way up, all the way around. The glass is PVS 14 style, so you can put any type of aftermarket couplings on it. You can put glass protectors. I like to keep the bikini covers on there. I'm weird, and don't come after me for how weird the bikini covers look. So with this, the dovetail just goes right into the Wilcox mount. Just slides right in. You should hear like a click. It's a little hard to do it when on camera. I'm trying to show you guys the best I can. And missed. There we go. Okay. So it clicks right in. It's there. Once again, I'm weird. You want to make sure these things, your big investment, are tied down. That is not going to go anywhere. The Wilcox mount is a breakaway, has a breakaway on it. If that thing breaks away, your nods are going bye-bye. You don't want your nods to be going in the field, in the woods, or just right in front of you. You're not going to see it. So plug it in. Very simple, usually. You just line up. There's 2 detents and an indent. You just line them up and then rotate. Right there. And you just turn. And there she goes. she's in, there's a little coupling you pull, and then it comes out. It's not just going to come out if you just get it snagged. So you can articulate these up, take your bungees, and you have these little loops that you put your bungees on to keep it pressured onto your helmet so there's not a bunch of wobble. You don't want your night vision wobbling around. You don't want to make a bunch of noise. You want it intact and less wobble as possible. And here we go again. Find that detent, boom, goes right in. All right, well, that is it for this. Let me know if you want to see it actually running. Until next time, see you guys later. Peace.